Hello everybody, welcome back to the Abyss. We're here playing some Viego and Kale, both trying to be the pop-off carry of this game. And we're playing against a very squishy team comp, so I feel like this game's going to be explosive one way or the other.
I did take Ultimate Hunter because I sort of expected some explosivity out of this game, playing Viego and the likes. So there's a little bit of bomb defusing that I'll be doing, I hope,
Yeah,
with
I
that
thought
ultimate.
about it, but I think I just get the resets anyways, so I took the
Yeah,
wrath.
you get the resets. You're good. You're all good.
I gotta
Yeah.
say, Viego holding his sword when he walks like this, I just like it.
He looks cool. He looks edgy. I like it.
Yeah. Viego was one of the more bigger disappointments visually for a lot of people, I think, because Riot's been making too many pretty boys, and everyone thought the Ruined King was gonna be like kind of a Mordekaiser type character.
Yeah, but no, another pretty boy, but this time a ghostly pretty boy.
Yeah,
He's pale, just like me.
he is representative of the gamer community, except for he's got abs, I guess.
Yeah. Unfortunate. I hear that abs are more of a genetic thing than they are anything. Also, like, you
Oh my,
obviously like
ow.
eat to get abs more than work out, but
Yeah. I
I don't know.
I thought that was gonna be a joke at first. Where you was that real?
No.
Oh, that,
Like, yeah, that's real.
that's
Like,
real. Wow.
yeah. Uh, because like there are some people who don't work out and they just always have abs.
Hmm.
Uh, and like, yeah, they're skinny, but not like overly skinny, you know?
Yeah.
So I think part of it is just like you won some genetic jackpot. You just have abs. Like, congrats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's, you know, I
No
didn't
jokes.
I didn't win that jackpot. That's for sure.
Yeah. Um, I went to a laundromat for the first time yesterday. Not
Was
to
it
do laundry.
was it as powerful as you had hoped?
It was different than I expected, which means I was wrong about the laundromat in the best way possible, though. This laundromat was empty. Nobody was there. It felt like a ghost town of a laundromat,
Hmm.
except for a friend of mine who came in from Boston yesterday. And we just spent like 2 hours sitting in this laundromat with like one dryer going, one dryer that was filled with towels. And that was just like rumbling around for the first 30 minutes of our sojourn to the laundromat.
So,
And
is there a laundromat attendant? Like, is there an
no, there's
employee?
just nobody in there.
Wow, I would. I've never been to one. I
Yeah.
would have assumed there is an attendant.
There's just a camera that's glaring at you in the
Mm,
corner of the store. The smell of OxyClean and the rumble of machines to accompany you. And
interesting.
I would hope the occasional, like, clothes cleaning enjoyer would waltz on in, but no such luck. There, we were literally by ourselves the entire time, but it really was quite the interesting place just to have a conversation. Um, yeah, because you're just sitting there, and it's once again one of those places that you go very purposefully. It's not like you go
Yeah,
there because you're like, oh yeah, like you want to drop by the laundromat on the way back. It's like nobody just has this impulse, split second decision to stop there.
yeah.
Um, so I don't know. I want to go back and see somebody there, see somebody utilizing it. I feel unsated in my hunger for the experience, but it was a fun one. Oh my goodness. I don't like that. I don't like that one bit. There's just daggers
I
everywhere.
should not be up here.
Did you see how many daggers she was spitting out?
Yeah,
I
she
don't
was
understand
tossing
how
them.
that's possible.
She kept getting kills.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, what a shot.
I guess.
Um, I went to Walmart yesterday. That was uh miserable as always, I guess.
It's sort of a laundromat if you really think about it, Just like a
Yeah.
laundromat with shelves instead of
Yeah, I went
Oh,
there for
okay.
groceries, and I also needed a vegetable peeler because I didn't have one, and
Yeah.
I could not find the vegetable peelers, dude. I had to walk through every aisle of the kitchenware section because they always try to like make it so you can never tell what's in the aisle, so that you have to walk down all of them.
Yeah. Yep.
It's it's terrible.
Business tactics.
Yeah, I
It
was
makes you
actually.
wonder.
Oh,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
I was thinking about like using my education for once on this channel and
Yeah.
making a video about the Walmart method because and how it's just worse for everyone involved except for Walmart.
Mm.
And it's kind of like a new thing because companies didn't always just have unlimited money like as frequently.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the like open your business, lose a bunch of money to kill off all the competitors, and then
Yep.
raise all your prices afterwards.
Yeah.
Because the new one that's doing it is Zillow. Um, I saw a post on Wall Street Bets about it, about how Zillow is gonna kill off all realtors' jobs basically because they charge so much less. It's like, yeah, and they're losing $1 million billion. Like
Yeah.
that. That
Have
is.
you
Oh
looked at?
my god, I'm gonna die. I can't.
Oh.
I was. There was 0.1 second, 0.01 second where I was getting hit and not CC
Yeah.
there.
Have you looked at like Redfin as well? That's like another
Yeah,
online realtor company. It's
it's
the
the
same
same.
thing.
Yeah, same thing.
Okay. So it's like online
Yeah,
realtors
it's
are
just these
killing off
online
that.
realtors where you don't interact with the real estate agent. You just the site is the real estate agent basically,
Yeah.
and it's gonna put all like these normal people out of a job being a realtor,
Yeah.
and then it's gonna raise their rates so they charge just as much once all those people are out of a job. And
Yeah.
it's kind of the tech thing, I guess.
It really seems to be that way, huh? Like they say AI or whatever is taking jobs, but like there's just jobs being shifted all over the place. And there's the concept that like, oh, an improvement um when an improvement creates different what was the phrasing? This was at like some event that I went to at some point in my
Hmm.
life. But somebody was like, yeah, AI, it will not take jobs, it will move them around. And then it was
Yeah.
comparing how like factory jobs in the past, they oh, let me get this pot yard. Yeah. Okay, sick. It didn't like remove any jobs from existence. It removed certain types of jobs and replaced them with new ones.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure how much I agree with that statement because I
Oh,
haven't done
I
my own research for it.
absolutely disagree with that statement.
Okay. Okay. I I am curious though, like there has to be some sort of new job that gets created, right? There has to be
I
some sort of new thing that people are required to do, like AI attendant.
Yeah, but there's
And
always
you're
gonna
just
be less of that. Like,
yeah,
sure, you might create 100 AI attendants that make sure the
yeah,
system is running, but you just replaced 10,000 realtors.
yeah,
It's just how the money keeps getting funneled upwards because you keep removing the people in the middle who are making a decent amount of money doing a job, and now it's just whoever owns the AI is making the money for owning
yeah.
the AI.
It's also interesting how. Ooh, let's just deal with this team fight real quick.
Oh my god, dude, I just get CC 100%. I'm buying Merc Dreads. I should have gone
Yeah.
Tenacity instead of Alacrity, I guess.
Oh. Oh, I don't remember what I was saying was interesting to me. Oh, get behind me!
But yeah,
But there's stuff
tech,
that's interesting to me there.
tech is becoming a iffy field. I mean, maybe not becoming, but
Yeah.
it's just like the fact that any tech business is like, oh yeah, we'll get $100 billion in investment so we can just lose a bunch of money for 5 years and then ruin an industry.
Yup. Like Uber and Lyft. You
Yeah,
see
yeah.
that too.
Uber and Lyft
They
are
don't make
the other
money.
big one. They keep losing money. And
Yeah.
DoorDash, it's all these. They lose money, and then, oh, this is it, baby. This is not it. I messed it up. Okay.
Oh, how did that not kill him? I'm upset. I'm mad.
I killed him.
Oh, that was close to like pop off for everybody involved.
Yeah.
We're putting in work out there, gamers.
Warwick flash autos.
I think I'm gonna do Lich Bane. That's extra burst. Yeah. It's interesting to see though with that factory example, how like far we stray away from the jobs that our predecessors would do. Like the jobs that we are like evolutionarily inclined to perform in some way or another. Like nobody was born and it was like I have factory genes in my blood. Like I will be the
Yeah.
best factory worker genetically predisposed for this. Um, and it's sort of a concerning pattern that it's like a lot of these jobs that are being created, it's like, are these things that anybody would actually ever enjoy doing?
Yeah. I mean,
Dang. Okay. Well, we were close. Nice.
let me in. Let me in.
Let me in. You did what you could with what you had.
They won't let me in. I'm even with mercs. I'm CC'd for 3 seconds every fight.
Yeah, dude, you need every single bit of tenacity that you can muster up from runes, masteries, whatever. It's always so sad because when you take all those tenacity runes and the enemy team is like 3 ADCs and an AP, like
Yeah.
misfortune, 4 ADCs basically. Then you're like, this is useless. Like I could have done something that gave me more damage. And you play against a team like this, and you're like, if only I could ever move, I would be so much happier with my life.
Yeah, that's the plight of the ARAM
Just
man.
like the factory workers.
Yeah.
If only I could ever move, I'd be so much happier with my life.
Yeah, you know, it's the whole Ted Krasinski thing.
Yeah.
The Industrial Revolution, bad, yada yada.
Another interesting thing from the Industrial Revolution was that there's a How People Learn class in college that I took, which I thought was fun. I took it as an elective. Majored in computer science and atmospheric science. I don't know how much I've talked about that on the channel. But the part that stuck out to me from that class was that school outside of a one-room schoolhouse, the school as we know it today, was created pretty recently, and it was created in the context of Industrial Revolution good. So a lot of how school is operated is based on the same principles that would make for good factory workers, which factory workers are becoming less and less of a thing today. So school is not even, I don't know, pandering to that crowd. But like showing up when the bell rings, a good factory worker shows up exactly when the bell rings and leaves when all that stuff. Like this discipline is highly favored in this environment, and that's no longer the case in real world jobs that are out as of 2021 right now. Oh, get behind me.
Sentence expunged. You're free to go.
Oh, we dodged it. For gaming.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, there was like, I've seen, you know, they showed some videos I remember in high school of like alternative courses that kids signed up for, where it's like, you know, they make their schedule, they are the ones who like decide what they're studying, like out the gate. Oh, I didn't kill him. And it's like,
I thought you did because he went invisible for a second and I wasn't paying close enough attention. Yeah.
But yeah, so it's like kids decide what they're studying. They don't have any like due dates, right? Because that's probably another big factory worker thing. It's like you have this hard due date that you need to reach.
Yeah, and I've never experienced that in my time as a software developer.
Yeah, even like at my jobs, it's like, yeah, get this done. But then if you don't, you're like, yo, I couldn't get it done for XYZ reason. And they're like, oh, legit.
Yeah,
that
they're like,
sucks.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like, we can't expect you to get.
Yeah, but in school, you never expect like, oh, you know, I got something bad going on. That isn't like a quantitative thing. It's not like if you don't have an excuse like I was seriously injured or my mom is sick, you know, like stuff
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, then it's just like you're not getting anything.
Yeah.
I did have one really nice
I'm
teacher.
dead. I'm so sad. I thought I would kill Vigar with my Q and it left him with one.
Nope, instead Syndra's gonna kill him with her Q. In my high school experience, though, there are some times where teachers care
Yeah. Yeah, of
a
course.
lot. You're just like,
There are always teachers that go against that. It's just like you can't expect it with any
yeah,
teacher.
yeah. But like one time that sticks out in my mind was like I was sick for one reason or another. Like I had to go to some doctor's appointments, and you know, as a kid, it's pretty stressful when it's like, oh yeah, you have like not just the cold or a flu. Like this is like something that you need like
Mhm.
some actual like actual
Yeah.
doctor work for. Um, so I was doing that, and my psychology professor or teacher, wow, professor, spent too much time in college, I guess, was like, hey man, seems like what you're having is pretty stressful right now, so I just went ahead and like, you don't need to take the final. Like you just got
Wow.
like a whatever my current grade was at the time in that class, and I was like, thank you, Mr. Byrne. Like I appreciate it.
Mr. Byrne was the best teacher at our school, and I'm kind of sad I never took a class with him because I was like, he only teaches AP classes that I don't really want to take.
We had a few really good teachers.
Yeah.
Like I can't name all of them. I heard that there were some really good English teachers that I just never had the opportunity to take classes with too, or
Yeah.
just didn't really.
We definitely did not appreciate how good our school was when we were there because we were teenagers.
Yep. We were
And
just like, haha, school. Yeah. Mrs. Hunt though too. Mrs. Hunt was a fantastic teacher. Oh, that was just a mistimed all. I don't really want this game to end yet. I sort of want to just troll around a little bit more because I just got my third item.
just flash, dude. What a Jenko.
I will take this inhibitor though. This is a free little.
I dove the Nexus, so.
Yeah.
So, one thing I've learned about Viego this game is your damage stat resets every time you die on all your items. Or not every time you die, every time you switch bodies. Like, it says my Divine
Oh.
Sunder has dealt 0, my Sterix has dealt
That
0.
that explains why I was like, why is my Divine Sunder only done 170 damage one game? It's like, have I only hit like one person with it? Like,
Yeah.
I feel like I've been using my auto attack more.
I don't think that was always an issue, so at some point that bug happened. I'm gonna just try to fight all these guys because I want to.
Yeah, our first tower isn't even down. Like, go for it. He's dead. Done.
I get stunned.
And he gets stunned on the way out. You got a blighting jewel. Do we have that much MR on our team?
I do. I mean, I have Wits End and Mercs.
Oh, yeah,
because
and I guess-
Visage.
Yeah, the squishies don't have anything, but I guess since the Jin went Duskblade, he's sort of the one that has to deal with the tanks.
Yep.
Oh, shoot! Yeah, I'm just gonna be whipping electric out here.
But yeah, that was the conversation, I guess. I kind of forgot that the game still was going.
Yeah. Just talking about.
You know, one
Oh,
thing
hello.
I guess similar is I was learning about like different Asian countries' school system
Hmm.
and basically how much harder it is than ours.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Our school system is.
yeah, it's like our school system doesn't support the people who do poorly, but if you're doing okay, it's like the easiest thing ever if you want. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, for me, I literally just didn't study in high school, right? Like, I
Yeah.
never prepared for anything. I did homework during the break between classes before it was due.
Yeah. It's just like. You can put in
Yeah.
a minimum of work if that's what you want to do. I'm just gonna flash in there.
Oh, I got him!
Oh, Should I flash in there and kill him?
Yeah, but in like you study like you're expected to stay after school for hours in Asian countries like Korea and Japan, and that's crazy.
Yeah.
Almost as crazy
Yeah.
as us catching another dub. But
Almost as crazy as me not closing the shop. Okay. There's a victory screen for you.
it's a dub. Thanks
Yeah.
for watching.